Thousands of men and women in the Coast Guard have benefited. Their lives are better, their families are better, and it would not have happened without the stellar leadership of one Will Jenkins.
Will joined the Coast Guard Foundation Board in 2009. At that time, he also was president of Sea River, which is and was a substantial job in and of itself. But he was willing to give us his time because he believed deeply in the mission of the Coast Guard Foundation. And he did such a good job as a director of the organization that he became the consensus choice to become our vice chairman in 2014. And then became chairman in 2015. So he has been chairman of the Coast Guard Foundation for 6 years.
Will is a quintessential leader.
He leads with humility, with respect for the people that he leads, and without bombast and without fanfare. His leadership of our work has been nothing short of phenomenal.
He's a rather extraordinary individual because he's a complicated mix of business acumen, insight, strategic thinking, but he's very low-keyed as far as his personality goes. He's very quiet. He leads by consensus. He's able to build teams. He seeks input. He's empathetic. He understands that different viewpoints are critical to get a more higher fidelity solution, a more robust answer to a problem.
He is a terrific listener. He wants to get information and input from as many people as possible before he makes a decision.
The extraordinary part of Will's chairmanship of the Coast Guard Foundation is that he accomplished many major initiatives that transformed us. First, he got us focused on the development of a new strategic plan. What are our missions? What's our vision? What are the metrics of success? And how do we get there? And he has kept us focused on that, and that's made us a better organization. Secondly, he conceptualized and implemented what's known as the Accelerated Growth Plan.
He worked very closely with our president, Susan Ludwig, and her team. And the plan is to phase in new regional fundraisers. We have found that these regional fundraisers are able to go out and reach and touch our donor base in these very important areas of the country. Will, of course, is a proud Texan.
Thank you very much for being with us here tonight on this first annual Houston event.
We started the dinner in Houston, and it has now become one of our most successful dinners, and everyone looks forward to it every year, and that is yet another feather in Will's cap.
Under Will's leadership, the Coast Guard Foundation endowment has nearly doubled.
During his tenure, this organization has raised close to $48 million.
The impact of those dollars goes to fund the major programs of the Coast Guard Foundation, which range from morale funds to help build gymnasiums and other equipment, to provide scholarships to the children of Coast Guard men and women, to the spouses of Coast Guard men and women.
Will has a particular passion for education, and there are lots of families throughout the Coast Guard who have benefited because of all of the funds that he has helped us raise and that we have been able to direct to those families.
And importantly, these dollars are also available in times of need. So when Coast Guard men and women are subject to a natural disaster, the Coast Guard Foundation can be there for them immediately to provide funds to sustain them when oftentimes their own homes have been impacted by the natural disaster.
I think one thing that Will would say himself if you were to ask him is, you don't do any of this stuff by yourself. And I think Kathy and Will have been a strong team. The demands it places on your time, the sacrifices that are made for your family, the time away, the things that you have to do to be able to be effective in your job can't be done without strong family support. And of course, Will and Kathy have a strong family and just been extraordinary role models for all of us.
I've learned so much from Will, watching him lead as a servant leader with humility and with empathy for those around him. He's an extraordinary man.